We come to lift him up in Jesus' name.
Amen.
We just thank God. Just thank God for seeing everybody come out.
God
Thank God for Bishop Richard asking me to come speak on the service. I don't count it.
Thank you, Lord.
I thank God. I thank God. Thank God for seeing Pastor.
That's right. Thank you, Lord.
Thank God for seeing Bishop.
God bless you. I love you.
Thank God for my husband.
Amen. Thank you, Lord, for it.
Everybody in the household faith.
Thank you, Lord.
We just thank God for being here on this Friday night. We could have been anywhere but
anywhere.
But I thank God for giving me the opportunity to be here. First of all, I honor my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who is first in my life. I thank God for the water baptism in Jesus' name. In the name of Jesus. I just thank God for waking me up this morning in my right mind. I just thank God for what he's going to do and about to do. I just thank God for, I just thank God he watched over me on the job. He took care of me. He kept dangers back from me. He kept death back. I just thank God. I just give him the glory. I give him the glory in all things. I just thank him, y'all. And I praise him for it.
Yes, Lord.
And, I thank God because, it took, when she asked me, I had to the 15th. But, it's like, you ask God, Lord, which way you want me to go here, But the Lord said, you got the word in you. Yes, you do. It's already in me. Yes. But I always like God to, direct my path and show me the way where he wants me to go. And now he took me some ways now. But I asked him, I said, Lord, do you want me to go this way or do you want me to go that way? Because you got to write the word. Precept, line by line. Here a little, there a little. So I thank God for what he's going to do and about to do. But he gave me what he wanted to give me. And first of all, I'm going to give you an example of something about me. It's going to be a testimony here. Now, I honor the Lord. And I know where I came from. I know where he brought me from. When I was living, being a heathen for the devil. I was going here and I was going there. I never did stay in Durham that much. A lot of people don't even know. I'm just telling my husband don't even know. I'm just telling you the testimony. Because I don't say too much, but I'm going to tell you. I've been here, I've been there, but I didn't never travel in Durham. I've been down in Pensacola, Florida. I've been to Atlantic City.
Come on.
Running with the wrong thing. I've been to Fort Bragg. Running with the wrong thing.
Jesus.
And, the things I did, a lot of people say, oh, yeah, I didn't like that. But, when I was serving the devil, I liked what I was doing.
I did.
I liked it now. I liked it. And I was going there, going here, going to clubs. You're in clubs. You don't know what's going to happen in the club. That's true. But me, I was a dancer. I could dance. And you go out one door, you come in one door. You ain't had no back door. And I said to myself, if something happened over here and get shot, where would I go? But I go on. See, I'm trying to get to a point, but I'm going to take my time here. I was running from the Lord. I was running. But one day, something happened down in Fort Bragg. Running with this. Just put it like this. Running with this thing went right. And things that I was doing. Looking for somebody. Dating. thought that was the right woman. The Lord and behold, had women come into the house. Make a long story short, it was a big confrontation between me, him, and the woman. And what I'm trying to get to is how the devil would try to kill you. It was a gun laying there, and she kind of bumped me a little bit. You know, I'm just telling you now, and I was in my sin there, and it was an argument, and I was a person like this. I didn't argue with you, I didn't fuss with you. I just did it, and when it came to the time when the gun failed, it failed out. It was right there, laying there. And the devil just had me. I was ready to pick the gun up. I could have blown her head off. But something stopped me. I could have done it. If I'd done it, I'd been murder charge. But I thank God
Thank you, Lord.
that it didn't happen. Now I'm telling you, sin is very dangerous.
Yes, it is.
So when I got out of there, went somewhere and got in. I'm telling you, sin, you follow sin there. I got some stuff, some more stuff. And I'm going to tell you something. It was crucial. But I still thank God for bringing me out. And one day, I got sick. In my sin then. In my sin. I got real sick. And I was still working at Duke Hospital, been there 30-something years now. And I was so sick, I didn't know what was going on. I was bleeding from the inside, down from my stomach, from my legs. You can touch me, and it was bruised. That's how bad I was sick. I was in pain constantly. January, February, March, April, May, you name it, I was sick. I didn't know what was going on. But I met this doctor. He was in the army. He was an ER doctor, and he told me what I had. He said, "You got to have surgery. You will die." But I kept on prolonging, and I kept on prolonging. And one day it got worse, and I never forget. I fell in at my daddy's house. I was in the bathroom. I couldn't get up. I was hurting so bad. So I went to the doctor, and I saw Dr. Smith, and he told me, "You got something, we'll take you out of here." And I said, I asked him what I need to do. And he said, "You're going to have me do surgery, but we're going to have to give you something to keep this bleeding from bleeding." I was on chemo. I guess you look at me like, whoa. I was on chemo, what they take for cancer. I was on chemo for 7 months, taking shots daily, shots after shots after shots. I couldn't take them too long because he said if I stayed on it would brittle my bones. So when that January came around, I was supposed to have surgery, but they backed off of it. So I still had to take the chemo. So when February came, I was supposed to have surgery then, but they didn't do it. But they finally made a decision. I had surgery in March, and I had major surgery because I was dying. And when they did the surgery, he said they had blood on standby in big tanks just in case I lost blood. And when they did the surgery, they told me they got everything, and they found something else, and they said they had to do a shift in my body. They had to shift my heart, my organs. Everything went to the right side of me. I did not know that, but I knew then because I kept feeling, when I kept feeling like sick all the time. And my doctor said, "Well, what's happening? Everything is trying to shift back in place." The devil tried to kill me, but God had a plan for me.
Thank you, Lord.
But But you got to understand where I'm coming from here. You got to turn them sins loose. Turn ye from your wicked ways. I had to turn from my wicked ways. If I didn't turn, I was surely going to die. But we're going to get to the message where I'm coming from. We're going to Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 33. Ezekiel chapter 33. We're going to, I hope everybody know about this verse here. Because Ezekiel was an old prophet. Ezekiel was the son of man. And God warned him to warn the people of God. Ezekiel chapter 33. We're going to start at verse 8. If you guys say amen.
Amen.
When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou do not speak to warn the wicked from his ways. That wicked man shall die in his iniquity. That means you're going to die in your sins. But his blood will I require at thy hand. Number 9, nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity, in his sin. But thou hast delivered thy soul.
Yes, Lord.
Verse 10 said, therefore, O thou son of man, speak unto the house of Israel. Thus ye speak, saying, if our transgression and our sin be upon us, and we pine away in them, how should then they live? How should we live, y'all? If we keep pining in our sin?
Can't do it.
Why we keep going around people doing this worldly stuff? And you coming in the house of God, you praising him, you singing, but God said you still pining in your sins.
Jesus.
How can you live? Why won't you live for God? Why? We've been taught. We don't hear any word. We know right from wrong. But Jesus said you still pining in your sins.
Thank you, Lord.
He's giving you a chance to come out. He's giving you a chance to come out from among them. Amen. And live for him. We still want to hold on to the things that God is not pleased with.
Lord.
You still don't want to hear what God got to say. But God said, I see what you're doing. I know what you're doing. When you leave out the door, you still going to go pining in your sin.
Yep, Lord.
That's the reason why the word of God said, turn ye from your wicked ways.
Yes, Lord.
You go down here to verse 11. It says, say unto them, as I live, say the Lord of God, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked.
That's right.
But the wicked turn from his ways and live. So when the wicked turn from his wicked way, you shall live.
Thank you, Lord.
If you don't turn away, the devil going to destroy you. And he said, turn ye from your evil ways. For why will we do, O house of Israel? Why will we die? Why we want to keep on doing the same old stuff? Why we want to keep playing with God? When you doing God judgment. Thank you, Jesus.
Bless the Lord.
When you're doing God judgment, you cannot be playing in your sins.
Thank you, Lord.
God don't have no pleasure in that.
No, you don't.
Why won't we serve God? You say you serving him, but you're going the other way. You serve the devil? Which one you gonna serve today? Because the devil come to kill, steal, and destroy.
Amen.
God said, I come to give you eternal life. Why don't you want life?
That's right.
Why don't you want it? God said, I'm here to give it to you. But guess what you do? You'll back away from it. You'll run away from it. You don't want to hear. You want to hold your ears closed. God said, why? Tell me why. You want to keep pining away in your sin. And God said, now, you live in righteousness. You doing this right, you doing that right, you doing that right. But God said, hey, it's something that you won't even let go. You won't let go of that sin. But you still want to do right and everything else. But one sin that you doing. And God said, I know about it. But you won't let go of it. You won't let go. I didn't come here to jump and hoop all over. I come here to tell you what thus said the Lord. Yes. Because God said, I see everything going on in the house of God that's not pleasing him. If you want to please God, you need to do what God told you to do and live right. We got to live right before God. If we don't live right before God, what think going to happen to you? Every day, Jesus said in his word, behold, I come quick. Yeah. He's coming back for a house without a spot or wrinkle. He don't want no blemish on you. He wants you pure. That's right. Pure. He don't want nothing in you. Amen. Your temple supposed to be holy. It don't supposed to be filthy. It's supposed to be pure. Amen. And clean. How in the world God can deal with you when you're living in your sin? I don't understand it. I had to come out among them. I had to come out the world. I can't be in the church doing one thing, then going back out there living for the devil. How in the world I look like a hypocrite, don't I? How can I get up here and preach the word and leave out this pulpit and go in the club shaking the tail stuff? I can't do it. Amen. How in the world I can go on the telephone and tell so-and-so, oh girl, I'm gonna meet you over here tonight. Ain't you? Hey, I got my drink with me. I got my blunt with me. Come on. How in the world can you do it? All right. Something. All right now. Something ought to prick you when you come in God's house. You gotta live one way or you gotta live. How you gonna live? Come on. You gotta make a choice in your life how you want to live. When you live it this way, you got to walk this way. You got to walk in God's ways. I can't see it. I can't see it. God said he don't understand it. You serving me, but you going back to Egypt. And when you going back to Egypt, you going back out there with them. So God said, how can you serve me and still doing the stuff of the devil? Come on. In my house. And you lifting up my name? And you still living worldly? Oh, no, Jesus said no. Help, Lord. It's going to come a time when Jesus comes back. Are you going to be ready? Are you going to turn from your wicked ways and live righteously before God? Are you going to do what God tells you to do? Are you going to be disobedient? Or obedient? We're disobedient because we don't want to hear the word. Come on. That's why a lot of things happen to you. When people try to tell you the truth, you don't want to hear it. When God tell you not to go over there to so-and-so house, you go anyway. When God say get off that phone with that person, you know they right, you won't hear it. When you get caught up in some mess, who you think you run to? You run to the pastor and say, please pray for me. They got a job too. They got to do what God told them to do. They got to be an example. Be an example for God, people. You cannot keep running down the pastor every time you get in trouble. Come on. You want to call on the telephone. Pastor, pray for me. This ain't going right. Well, Jesus said you need to live right. You want to live right. You want the things of God. But some of you don't want to do what God tells you to do. All right. You don't want to say. If people say something to you, you get mad. You blow up. You roll your eyes. All right. What is that? That's not a God.
Say so.
That is not a God. You playing in the church. You coming in the house. You do God's house. You got to reverence God's house. You cannot do anything in God's house. When you're living in sin, you do anything. Jesus. I'm here to tell you, and I'm here to help you.
Come on here.
You got to live right.
Live right.
You got to talk right. You can't be praying the Lord and cussing like a Satan.
That's true.
Cussing every breath you can say. Cussing. It don't make no sense. God said you cussing one way, then you come and praise me another way. What? They don't add up with Jesus. Jesus is decent in order. You got to have some order in the house. We got to turn from our evil ways. We got to turn from our wicked ways. Because let me tell you something. It ain't too much longer there. I'm telling you, it's coming. Jesus coming here.
Come on here.
We living in pearly time.
Amen.
Men don't came love us of themselves.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And reason why they come love of themselves because they don't want to turn away
That's right. They don't want
from
to give it
doing
up.
their mess.
That's right.
If you turn away and live for God, believe me, don't you think you won't make him happy?
Come on here, you will.
Amen.
Some of us, we taking this journey right here too lightly. Oh, I got time. I got time. I'm going to keep hanging with my boys.
Russian
I'm going to keep
roulette.
hanging with my girls. I'm going to keep on. But God said, you don't have to hear me. I know some of you want me to sit down, but hey, I'm coming here to tell you the truth. I come here to tell you the truth. I come here to help you.
Thank you, Lord.
Stop laying up.
Help, Lord.
If you're going to get married, marry. If they ain't going to marry, tell them. It's time to come out this stuff. If I don't tell you, the blood going to be on my hand.
That's true.
If I don't tell you, the blood going to require at my hand. And the blood is not going to be on my hand.
Right.
Because I'm going to tell you what is right. I'm going to tell you the truth. If you don't like it, hey, take it up with Jesus.
All right. Amen.
Take it up with him.
That's all right.
Because I'm here to tell you.
That's all right.
It's time out.
Yes, it is.
For all this pretending and faking.
Amen.
It's time out. You're going to live for them right.
That's true.
If you ain't going to do it, leave them alone.
Amen.
All right.
Because you're playing with a dangerous thing.
That's true.
When you're doing this, when you're touching this right here, this judgment work. When you're touching money, that judgment work.
That's true.
That's right.
When you're playing the drum and the music, you think it ain't judgment work?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
In God's house.
Tell it.
You cannot be in your sin and doing God's judgment work.
Amen.
That's the reason why he keep telling you, turn ye from your wicked ways
Thank you, Lord.
and live. If you don't, you surely gonna die.
Amen.
He trying to warn you,
Warn us.
but you don't want to hear it. You want to do what you want to do. You don't want to listen to nobody. I had to do it.
That's right.
I didn't like it,
All
but
right.
guess what?
Thank you, Lord.
I obeyed.
That's right.
Yes, Lord.
I turned from my sin.
Thank you, Jesus.
Don't think we liked it, but we don't.
Thank you, Jesus.
When I heard it, I came out of it. I'm going to tell you why I said that. I was in the church, and I was sitting down. The man was preaching. Just preached up something. He said, you know what? If some of y'all in here fornicating, committing adultery,
Help, Lord.
you know what I said? I'm going to tell you what I said. I said, well, he ain't talking to me.
Come on.
Because it's not me. Jesus looked at it, it was me. I didn't like it. You thought I did? I didn't like it a bit. But guess what? I went back to the Bible and read it myself. And believe me, they print me.
Thank you, Lord.
And God's word is true.
Yeah, true.
Yes, it is. That's right.
When God tell you something, if you don't believe it, take the Bible and read it for yourself.
Yeah.
I had to do it. There's a lot of things I didn't like. But I ain't going there and moan and groan and tell you, you should have preached that. You should have said that. If I would say something like that, I would have been out of order.
Come on.
I had to turn from my evil ways.
Amen.
And when I heard it, believe me, it helped me.
Amen.
Because I didn't want to keep serving God and stealing my mess.
That's right.
How can God keep using me like that? He can't use you like that.
No, he can't.
I had to stop what I was doing. I had to turn from. When they said this, I had to turn from. I said, good God, woo, Jesus. I had to turn from my wicked ways. I had to turn because I kept pining in my sin. I kept doing my sin, but I had to come out. I'm telling you, this is the best way to live. And I will never, if I had to do it again, I'd do it all over. But sometimes you ain't going to like it when you hear it, because you, guess why you don't like it? I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why you don't like it, because you're in it. Mm-hmm. And when you're in it, you ain't going to like the person that brings it to you. You ain't going to like it. Because you're going to say, well, I wish they sit down somewhere. I wish they be quiet. But God, I'm trying to help you to come out of it. I'm trying to bring you up. Because you can't keep living like that day by day. And the way people are dying, honey, you don't know which way it might come to you.
That's true.
Damn! Don't have no name.
No, it don't.
Damn! We'll meet you at the door. Damn! We'll meet you in the bed.
Yes, well.
Damn! We'll meet you on your job.
Yes, well.
Damn! We'll meet you in the house of God and you will fall dead. That's right. You cannot keep pining away in the sin that you in. Let it go. Turn it away. And God is not pleased. He's not pleased.
What's that?
He's not pleased. And you got so many people in the God's house, they will take down for the wrong. They'll see a person in sin, but they'll still, don't touch him. They'll be all right. But you better read what the Bible says. He said, turn ye from your wicked ways. Stop pining in your sins. Abstain from all appearance of evil. When it's evil, you need to run.
Thank you, Lord.
If these people that you hanging out with is no good to you, why you still with them?
That's true. Thank you, Lord.
Why are you still with them?
That's right.
That spirit will get on you.
It will do it.
That's right.
And when that spirit get on you, guess what? You gonna do something else. That sin, you gonna do sin after sin after sin after sin after sin. Because I know, because I done it.
Jesus.
You can't fool me about this.
Thank you, Lord.
Because I know too much about it. Don't think nobody here ain't been in no sin.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
We had to come out. But God said some of you still didn't come out. Some of you still in. Some of you still in. Some of you still, some of you mad. Some of you upset.
That's true.
Some of you upset right now. But Jesus, I'm just here to help you.
Thank you, Lord.
I'm not here to come and hurt you. I'm coming here to set you free.
Thank you, Lord.
He wants you to be delivered from this stuff. He wants you to come out of this stuff.
Yes.
That's what he wants you to do. He wants you to come out.
Yes.
These people that you dealing with, they're going to take you down the wrong road.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to meet you at the end. And when they meet you at the end, where you going to turn in?
Jesus.
You're going to be calling a whole bunch of mess. And when you go down that courthouse, they ain't going to say never lock them up. Sit them on downtown. Give them 30 years.
Jesus.
But when somebody trying to help you, you don't want to hear it. But God said, you don't have to hear it. He'll show you.
Yeah.
God will give you eternal life. But the devil wants you to keep pining in your sin. That's the reason why Ezekiel had to warn the people. If he didn't warn the people, he would be in trouble. The same thing the leaders have to do. We got to warn you. Chastise. Correct them.
Amen.
Reprove them.
Amen.
When you don't chastise and correct and reprove them, they going to keep pining away in their mess.
That's right.
They going to keep doing what they want to do.
That's right.
Jesus said, hey, I didn't tell you to pray. I told you to chastise and correct them.
That's right.
That's what he told them to do.
That's right.
Why do you keep letting them go home? Why do you keep letting them doing this stuff? That's what God said.
Thank you, Lord.
Why? Why don't you tell them? Why don't you talk to them? Take them in the office, counsel them, and tell them, you can't keep doing this.
Thank you, Lord.
You got to come out. If they don't want to hear you, just take them this. I'm going to show you the scripture where it says, let them read it. Let them read it. Because a lot of them ain't going to believe you anyway. Show them in the scripture. And when they read it, now they know. God is just trying to help you. He's trying to tell you, come out among them. Turn from your wicked ways. Stop pining in your sins. Stop keep doing this stuff over and over and over. You're doing it so much, it's a reputation. It's a pattern what you're doing. It's a pattern, it's a pattern, it's a pattern, it's a pattern, and you're lying too. You liars. You say you ain't doing it, but God said you lying because you are doing something. You say it's not me, but God said it is you. He said, I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. God said, you can't fool me.
You can't do it.
Amen.
You might fool man, but God said, you can't fool me. Because I see what you're doing at nighttime. I see when you get up at night and go out of the house at 2 o'clock in the morning. I know what you're doing.
Jesus.
All right.
So you can't hide from me.
Thank you, Lord.
I see every little sin you doing.
Amen.
I know every little sin you doing.
Amen.
Come out
He knows.
for something happened to you.
That's right.
Come out